Things you will learn when doing mathematics. Integrate secant of x.
In order for us to integrate secant of x, I need you to know that when you differentiate secant of x, it gives you secant x tan x. So the trick to integrating this is to realize that when you differentiate this random thing here, it gives you this thing here. Because when you differentiate secant of x, it will be secant x tan x. When you differentiate tan x, it gives you secant squared. So notice that secant here, you've got a secant here, so factor out the secant. So that will then give you this, because this times this will then give you this. This times this will then give you this. So realize that this thing here is exactly the same as this thing here. So the next trick is to say let u be secant x plus tan of x. So this thing here would be u, and then this thing here would be u. And then when you differentiate the u, we're just going to call it u prime, because you're differentiating the u with respect to x. So this whole thing here would be u prime, and then this thing here would be secant x, and remember this whole thing here is u. Now divide both sides by u, so you're going to have u prime and over u equals secant of x. And realize that from here you integrate equally to both sides. So you integrate this side, you integrate this side. And notice that when you're trying to integrate one thing that's the exact derivative of the denominator, then you should be thinking about logs. So from here, we're just going to switch these two around. So this thing here would be here, this secant will be over here. So now it's just a matter of us integrating this. Notice that you've got something that's the exact derivative of the denominator. So when you integrate it, it will be natural log the absolute value of u. And remember earlier we said u was this thing here. So let's put this thing here into the u. So secant of x, when you integrate it, it will give you natural log absolute value of that u value here. So this is a u here plus a constant. Okay.